wasn't my fault.
Aha, I'm live. Alright, you can kick Aha, I'm live. Alright, you can kick Aha, I'm live.
I'd rather eat nuts, but...
The nut lickers.
Alrighty, we got it to work though. Know what I'm saying? Alrighty, we got it to work though.
Hey, why isn't it showing up for me though? The other one showed up like on my homepage. Hey, why isn't it showing up for
Mine
me,
showed up for me on my homepage.
Hey, this one isn't
I had to reload the thing. How inconvenient.
Oh, there
You guys are rats. Why would you say that?
we got it. We got it!
Alrighty, boys. We're in there like swimwear.
Oh, I have to probably mute your
And
stream.
before you can't see my fucking mouse. Oh, thank
Can't.
God.
We can't see our mouse.
Yes, you can.
Oh, now I can. Okay. I feel like it was
It's displaced. Why is my mouse
it's not
displaced?
even close, dude.
Why is
That's
my
why.
mouse displaced? How is that even possible, bro? What?
That's not good.
What? Yo, what the?
Is there any reason you didn't just go live on Twitch, by the way?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay. Any live on Kickers?
Yeah, Twitch is kind of dog shit nowadays.
Okay, well, you can't at least put your arrow in the right place.
Hey, wait, I think we was in the right spot there.
Wait, pause.
Put the mouse over it again.
Hold on, it's there.
Come on, bro. Okay, no, don't stop doing that.
What? What do you mean? It's gotta be.
Don't stretch it like that.
Why not?
Oh my god, that was disgusting.
What do you mean?
Oh, now it's worse.
It's gonna become square. Hold on, now I gotta just start over.
Looks like you're zooming in on it. You had it. It was fine.
Okay. Alright. Focus up.
So let's see how your mouse is looking now. Please, can we see how your mouse is looking?
Okay. It's there.
Are we?
It's in the right spot.
Okay, yes.
But I do have to stretch it, dude. There's no other way in streams.
Okay,
This is
stretch
how
it.
that works. Okay. We're in there like swimwear, boys and girls. Shut the fuck. Get the fuck. Yo, Ryan McBride, the lad. You know or no? Who would ever thunk it, you know?
I don't know who that is.
Me neither. Alright, let's get her going.
Kind of what I've been saying this whole time.
Shut the fuck up. I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry?
I'm kidding. I love you. Mwah. Okay. So we gotta get this over, some of these. Does it kind of have
Someone in my clan just got PK'd by someone named His Talk Cum Cock.
It's a good name.
What did Talos change his name to, by the way?
Nothing good.
He changed the sex liker, and then he got reported.
Yeah,
So,
no, that's what I'm so
How
we
does
so he
changed
changed it back to
It's
Tylus.
Tylus, right? Yeah, it's just
that's
Tylus.
lame.
Yeah, no.
Is Acid or is that still a name? Like,
Yeah. Look at his friends list.
Is it, yeah.
I'm surprised my thing still says previous name.
wait, who's Ass Zapper?
What?
It's right under Ass here as well. Yeah, who is that? Oh, you don't know who PXM Shabab is?
That's not Talos?
It's a maxed account. What?
Jesus.
What?
That was a cracked account. Yeah, range XP probably. Oh. That's probably wait.
800
That's
mil
a
XP?
bot account. That is a bot account.
It's
bro.
800 mil XP. What do you mean it's a bot?
5k bandos? 5k bandos?
And
Wait, what's the TOA KC? That might explain the range level. TOA KC.
I don't know where Toa is.
Bro, hold on.
Oh wait, I see. Wait, go down. Saw it.
Two.
74. And then what's the?
Look at
What's
the
that one again?
KCs, dog.
I can't see any of the right columns.
5k bandos.
I
to
can't
be
show.
fair.
It's
They could've ranked
it's
that.
pretty crazy case. 3K Tobes, like 8K fucking. What's it
Not a lot of
called?
necks.
It's probably not. Throwaway account.
Yeah, right? Imagine. Where's the code? I do I have a code on this
Pop
account?
into a bus in this world too. Some why
I
watch
do.
on?
Alright. We're gonna go with the range setup. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You want to T-Bizzle?
Oh, it's coming. Don't worry.
Okay.
She likes it when.
You know where your pride party at in there?
Fucking better, unless you don't stand with the gays.
Yeah, you got one more day to make a name for yourself.
Yeah, is that what you want to be known as? Planties, the man who hates gays?
Hates the gays. Planty's the gay hater. Where's the tunic? Does this guy not have a tunic? Interesting. Is that the setup that he used? I feel like going with this guy's setup for some reason.
I feel like she's a mud stuff. Thoughts on mud stuff?
How much is a tunic? No, we're not using that stuff.
So you don't need a mud staff if he brings a ton of water.
That's okay.
Then he can use dust.
Going to the Republican worlds.
Mm-hmm.
That's just so funny. He's a funny guy.
that was really good.
What kind of RWT is this?
What? What do you mean?
Daddy stinking made RWT. Oh, you had to RWT a light bearer over, dude. I have a light bearer on that account.
It's a fucking baby peer, man.
There's like 3 mil.
Who uses the account? No one. Don't be
Use it right
weird.
now.
When you get it, when I did have a light bear on the account, actually.
Yeah.
That's awkward.
I go poop. I'll be right back.
True, baby here. I have Berserker. Is good on house right. There it is. Bro, I wish I had those. I wish I had your Dragon Ball set right now. They're so juicy. Killing for Catholic.
Vorkith. I do kind of want to hop on the iron.
Are you gonna be on tomorrow?
Bam, 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 bam.
Send some toss tonight if you want.
This is RuneScape. This is RuneScape. That's the game that this is. You never know.
This isn't RuneScape. This is old school RuneScape.
Yes.
Game. This guy.
Alright, yo, we're gonna get this fucking cape this run, you know what I'm saying? If not, I do have a serious idea that I want to try.
Bro, I thought that was Ranger Boots for a second. I was like, what the fuck
3
happened?
mil? Imagine.
Yeah.
That would have been fucking gross. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I think we're good to Gizzo. Oh, I need a heart. That's it.
See, the best part about your Iron Man is he's in a clan that has a bunch of sweaties in it. Do sweaty raids with.
It's a good point. It's valid.
Tio Dizzles, TOA, Cox, CM.
Yeah.
There's a lot of CMs. Next. Get the works, man. Just doing some casual 3+4s. Need to take baby TOA. Ring pouch.
Yeah, I know. So how was your day, Josh?
It's pretty good, man.
No class today at all, huh? Oh yeah, you're
No.
off. Oh wait, no, you're not off. You have summer classes.
Morning.
Yeah.
Should I have calculus?
Well, Friday's my off. So.
How's
calculus going?
It's going. I was struggling with the first part. Starting to pick it back up now, though.
Defense XP getters.
It's it's a pretty big jump. Calc 1 is Calc 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like start off, doing like the same stuff, but just way more complex. Seems like we're putting those on hold. Some series and sequences. Sequences right
My white buddy's spilling out his emotions on stream right now.
I was like, why does she have to be Muslim? I guess.
She was, and he converted, and then she left.
Any Muslim girls in the chat? Patiently waiting.
Ah, yes. The old Josh call.
Sorry.
So, look, dude. Like, why woodcutting? Why did they decide to update woodcutting?
That's a good question. I think it would have made more sense, in my opinion. Well, here's the thing. They did rune crafting, right? Rune crafting was probably slowest XP in the game. Just like for a skill. I would think woodcutting obviously
it still is.
Is it?
Alright, yeah.
It's just less aids to train now. Guardians of the Rift.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know, man. It just doesn't seem right. It's got so many different avenues already. And like this is like such a massive expansion.
Is it even that massive?
Like if you think about it, it's worldwide.
It's true, but
all right, it's a group event. Okay. Bonfires are massive. Okay. I don't care what anybody says.
Wait, they have bonfires?
I'm pretty sure that's what I
don't know if that's true.
Fires.
Okay, well, there's a bunch of boosts and shit. And, yes. I could have sworn that there's bonfires. The bonfire might be a boost, and it might not be like an actual bonfire that you can just toss logs into. But no, I'm pretty sure.
Similar to like a bonfire boost in Mars 3 or something.
I'm pretty sure it's bonfire with less XP, dude. I'm pretty sure, dude. But even then, this is just the brink of it. They said that they're planning on doing more and adding like a whole nother section regarding the two-handed axes and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And like for them to come out with an entire beta for it, that's pretty crazy.
Wait, is this a beta?
No,
they had a beta for it.
I see.
Apparently, every single item is viable on the GE for the most part.
I think mining should have been reworked instead.
I believe.
That would
I
have been
agree.
good. That would have been. Yeah.
Or smithing? Like, fucking how boring is smithing, dude? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but smithing's easy and fast. It's hard to rework something that people don't want.
Dude, just take the fucking modding and smithing rework from RS3, throw them into old school.
See, smithing.
Get Necronium up in here.
Smithing, if they rework smithing, which already has 400,000 XP per hour rates, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna have to compete with that.
Giant's Foundry.
The issue with smithing, I don't think it's the XP, right? It's like at 99 you can make a rune play body. Like, what the fuck is that?
That's definitely an issue. I agree.
Some very old
the
school
actual menu, like the
classic shit.
But that's the thing with a lot of the RuneScape skills, don't you think that like they're there to just be there, you know? Like smithing's definitely one of those. This is like what Wendy's like unless you're an Iron Man's the only thing that ever added any significance to like your actual skills. Beforehand, it's like you don't need the 75 smithing to make your arcane if you want an arcane or a spectral if you wanted it for Serb. What do you don't need it to make your armor. You know, you don't get dragon armor using that. You don't use bandos from smithing. Like, it's just nothing.
What you're saying is Iron Man's the only game mode that matters.
To be honest, that's the way Jagex treats it, and yeah, I'd say probably
it makes the most sense as a game mode. Like in terms of like all the skills kind of work with Iron Man, whereas like as a main, like the whole buying aspect, like if you think if you're like from an Iron Man perspective, the skills kind of work, except smithing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
if you didn't have the GE, I think it'd be a lot more, you know, like people would, you know, actually go and smith things for themselves and stuff like that. The fact that there's a GE, that's why shit like that only applies to iron, basically. The fact that there's a GE at Walmart where you can get anything you need on this right there.
In Walmart's?
Yeah.
I saw a little bit of the forestry gameplay. Like, it basically just looks like you hop around and chop roots and they pop up.
That's what I've seen too.
They changed how trees work, you know, where it was like the 1 in 8 whatever to drop, and now it's just like a timer for every tree when it's first cut.
Yeah. Which
I like, to be honest. Like, that seems like a good update.
There's shared boosts, right? So I know there's bonfires that if you contribute to with your wood and stuff that your spare stuff that you get. Sorry,
I had to.
And if you contribute to it, like the boosts stack, so everybody's boosts can like contribute differently, but they can all stack to you, and as long as you contribute you get a part of it, as long as you have the leaves and stuff. So it's very intricate, and the fact that they're planning on like adding an expansion to it is kind of interesting to me, because it's like I don't know, like they never really tried like doing expansions before, you know what I mean, like in the sense of skill expansions. It's always been like world expansions. They've never tried to like, I don't know.
I don't recall if it was voted on what they would focus on, or if they just kind of said, hey, like, we're thinking of doing a woodcutting expansion.
Right.
You know, like, if people voted for it, I don't know. I feel like something people would vote for unless they had a bunch of shit alternatives. Like, who the fuck cares about woodcutting, honestly?
Yeah.
Rune crafting makes sense.
Apparently, it's extremely profitable too. This new.
It's profitable?
Yeah.
Makes sense, because woodcutting in general is fucking, like, you make zero money, since all the logs are drop by shit in game. They're all
So,
worthless.
some of the perks are, like, right? Like, the one event, the roots come up, right? Like how Nick said, like, the roots come up and people just chop at them. And then for that, you just get XP, and, like, there's this anima infused barks, I think is what they are.
Yeah.
Right?
Give, like,
and that's like their overall, like, that's what is you get, that's what you shop with, you get your upgrades with, everything.
Currency.
And the other events are like, there's a bee on a stick that you have to get the item, the bee on a stick, and you have to, the flowers will spawn and you have to pollinate the flowers with the stick of bees. And again, it's just XP and bark and leaves for boosts. So it's just like, it's just a shit ton of, like, boosts. And you get a leprechaun that will bank all your logs for you while you're there.
It's a lot of boosts, but is it like
skilling boost?
Is it like XP boost, or is it like you cut the logs fat, like XP boosts, or
it's like
there's a
forestry.
Yeah, there's an added 50% chance at a log spawn, as well as XP boosts from your stacked bonfires.
Is it what? Yeah, I'd imagine it's pretty low though, like 5% maybe.
Yeah,
because they're not gonna start doing that RS3 shit where they're doing like 50% boost on stuff.
Right.
People would be like in absolute
shambles.
The sailing stream, though, that was very interesting. They really got into a lot of different crazy things with that. Did you know that there's this content creator, or I don't know what else he does, but he's a content creator and an editor, and he made a plugin that lets him pull models and replicate them and multiply them and edit them and everything in RuneScape. It's freaking nuts. But
like he was.
I can send you the Twitter post if you'd like.
What is he doing with them though? I don't get it.
He made the model. He made a scene, like a little 1-minute scene for Jagex to display, like, the different concepts. It was kind of like a concept art, but concept video of the different like mechanics that would probably exist if sailing were to be passed and come as a skill and everything.
Okay. I think it'll probably be a skill, right? Like it's probably not gonna. Like,
I don't know how to compare, honestly, but I don't know. Our community is pretty unpredictable.
The only reason people vote no, I think, is to spite vote at this point. If they like mess up Dead Man mode again, or you know what I'm saying, like they'll be like, nah.
If they mess up Dead Man mode again, that's a pretty good point. If they mess up Dead Man mode again, people might just be like, yeah, you guys, you shouldn't be working on anything. Let the game die.
Yeah, I think I saw something about them talking about a league. I'd probably come back to play that.
I want to play a league so fucking.
The Dead Man is pretty
similar. I'm not gonna do it.
The new Dead Man is quite similar to a league.
Yeah, but it's PvP, and I don't.
It's not iron.
But it's a lot of PVM, because the idea is that they're spawning mobs around RuneScape the entire time.
Yeah, but there's still gonna be people that are just like hunt. Like, say I wanted to go do the high level whatever. Like there's gonna be people hunting. It's like I just CBA to die and like get reset.
Well, like, maybe we group up. We all go and we all fuck them up, and they come and fight us. It's just a game, man. Like, you may as well try it out. Boosted XP rates, boosted loot
Yeah, so is
rates.
leagues.
Like, yeah, obviously, but when is leagues? We don't know, but we know when we know when Deadman is. Like, just get excited for that shit. You're a demon PKer now too, so it's not like you're not gonna have a bad time.
But I'm not gonna be PKing. I'm gonna be getting the I'm obviously like tanking and shit. Like
You'll have fun.
that's
You're not gonna be
super
tanking
fun.
and shit, dude. You'll be shitting on
So,
tits.
Wall on my shit. No, we'll see. I don't know. Like I've had no desire to log in, and I don't. Whenever the last time I logged in. So
I haven't really been playing either, though. Like, it's not like you're the only one, but I think
you're logged in the game right now.
it's not fair. That's cheating.
It's not. I'm not. I'm literally just sitting here watching it.
But like a new game mode is a great
Deadman
way.
never was interesting to me, man.
Yes, he was.
It's fun. Deadman's like, for me, it's fun to watch. It's not.
And another cool thing is that these accounts, if you choose to, potentially, this is like up for debate, but if you choose to, you can have them transferred over to your World 45 account. I think that's really sick.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that is cool.
It could really revive World 45 for a little bit, and that could be really fun.
Until the people in fucking...
For a little bit. You heard me say for a little bit. Obviously, everybody's a bunch of rats. We all know what 45 is.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Literally the bottom of the barrel, 45. Well, they're good PKers, but I mean bottom of the barrel, like humanity-wise.
Yeah. Them and like Will the Ultra PKers. Big teams who go and kill people for like half an inventory to dragon bones.
Yeah.
You can never know when someone has all the demons on them.
No one knows that shit.
Reddit would disagree.
Reddit, I guess, it's the entire.
Yeah, obviously.
I really want you guys need to check this out. I really want to show you guys this Twitter post that this guy made.
Are you almost dead?
I had double bat wave. Just be like that. There's blobs and bats. I don't make the rules.
I know.
Apparently my fucking...
You don't have defense.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. No, I didn't catch it on time. Damn, I haven't done Inferno in a minute.
Yeah. That happens.
Dogs are not kind of that one defense.
Hey man, it'd be like that. Ernest was in here. Oh my Lanta. Ernie the Learny.
Charizard?
Charizard the master, dude. The man.
God, the things I would do to raid with that guy.
Oh my god.
He doesn't play anymore, right?
He sold it all.
In the game, of course.
Yeah. I mean, like, he's still got just a stack of GP just in this.
Yeah,
That's what I meant. I didn't. Yeah. Yep.
Zoop. Cha-ching.
Any cha-chingers?
Girl, I'm catching now.
What do you guys think about sailing? You guys think, like is that something you guys would train?
I'll never.
I mean,
train.
I'll probably end up training it. It's
You wouldn't
No,
want your max
if it's
cape
useful.
anywhere? Like,
No, I don't. No. If it's 5 mil XP now.
what if it's just fun?
At this point, it'd take a lot for me to find it fun. I think
It's like think of it like this, man. Think of it like the real world, right? How the ocean is completely undiscovered, right?
Can't think about like the real world.
Just think of it like how I just said.
Uh-huh.
The ocean's undiscovered. RuneScape's ocean's undiscovered. And that's how they're gonna treat it too.
That's fine, but I'm not talking about the like. I'm gonna talk about like the game though. Like,
Sounds so interesting. I don't know.
You have to understand that Nick literally will not
It's
go outside of
over
the
now.
beach of the Bahamas.
It's
That's the only beach we'll ever go to.
It Nick's
either hang out with my kids or train sailing. It's a tough one.
What the fuck do your kids do for you? Let's be honest.
Eventually, his kids will train sailing for him, bro. How about that? When he wants to train sailing, he'll have his kids do it for him.
Nah, I can't do myself train sailing. I hope it's interesting. Like, I still watch videos, you know? Like, I hope it's interesting, at least. And they make some sort of PVM out of it. Like, that'd be cool.
It is supposed
PVM
to be.
aspects. That could be interesting. Do I think training it is going to be interesting? I think they don't... I think to make it old school, it kind of has to be AIDS. But...
Sometimes I wish I never went to the beach, and then Nick would still play RuneScape.
What? When did you go to the beach?
You quit when I went to... you were playing, and I went to the beach, and then you didn't play anymore.
I got tired of fucking being in the rev kit. Like I being in
No,
the rev
it's
kit
no. I'm talking about when you quit your iron.
Oh. It's still there. Like...
I'm saying it's still
You're
there.
not playing you.
Yeah, because I don't want to do Toa, man. Tell me, man, the grind ain't fun no more. It's been fun for a while, realistically, but I was just still doing it because dopamine. But it's tough, man.
I still kind of enjoy it.
It's a tough game. Not like it's hard, but like it's just how the game works is
it's tedious.
It's not even. It's so much more than tedious. It's like
it's so much more than tedious. That's the fucking...
It's not even. Yeah, there's definitely aspects that are tedious, but it's more the fact that like the amount of time you're putting in, right? Like just any other game, whatever. Like people talking 80, 100 hours in a game. So that's a lot for like a lot of people. It's like, wow, you've put a lot of time into that game.
And think about how much you put into RuneScape.
You're like, I put 20,000 out.
Yeah.
Like, that's probably low.
I think about
I had almost 10,000 just on the iron. On one of the irons. I don't even want to think how much I put on fucking your iron this year. Like, when I logged in, when I first got on your iron, didn't even have like a whip yet, and
yes, it did, man. What do you mean?
It was like 81 Slayer. It had a Sang, and that was pretty much it. When
I literally got the whip. What do you like?
There was a whip and there was a Sang. Okay, let's not do it. There was a whip, there was a Sang staff that was spooned.
That's pretty good.
That was pretty much it, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and there was a B ring. I can't. I don't know when I started like actually playing it, but it was this year.
I think there was a master one too, maybe.
There was probably a master one. Okay, that's fair. But I'm pretty sure it was this year.
It was this year, yeah. And you had done some previous progress in the past.
I think it was,
yeah, but I'm talking. But I'm saying
like actually play. It was this year.
But, I mean, I moved in like October, November. I don't know if I was playing when I moved to where I am now. But yeah, I did do progress, but none of it was
compared to.
Obviously, you log in the account right now. It's like has all the God Wars drops.
Yeah, it's night and day. Yeah.
Like that's like I wish I saw what the hours were before I started because it's probably disgusting now.
Yeah, I think you kind of don't wish that.
But I know that it was a lot. You know, it's like I'm thinking you just. It's not a good game when you gotta put that many hours into like. Obviously, people don't put that many hours in. Right?
Well, like you enjoy it though. That's the problem.
there was a long time where I did enjoy it for sure. And then I think once I made Rune Trout, the game became more of like, I wanted to just see how fast I can get everything done because it's already, like, I've already done it before, you know?
Right.
And I wasn't doing it necessarily because it was fun. I wanted to get to the stage where, like, almost I was before on Nick Jr. And that's kind of how I played. And that's kind of how I played, Ass Eater as well. It was like, I've been in the stage before that I'm trying to get, so, like, let me just grind these out as fast
Can
as
we
possible.
not call my account Ass Eater, please?
We could call it,
It's called Ass Eater 12.
I don't know what you want me to call it. It's the community.
It's literally the name.
It just got to the point where it's like, all right, if I'm going to be playing the game as much as I do, I'm not going to want to do things that aren't enjoyable. And I was like, when I started to do that, I didn't really start to do that until the, community. And, like, I actually started to have fun. Like, I wanted to grind the Void Waker out, and I spent, like, 2 weeks doing that. Like, it was fun for me doing that.
Right.
And if I lost interest doing it, like, I just wouldn't get on that day. Right?
Yeah.
Like, I would just stop and I'd go do something else. I want to go do Bandos. I feel like going to do Sarah. Whatever. Or even, like, better example, like Corrupt Gauntlet. Like, I'm not going to leave the Corrupt Gauntlet until I get the seed. And I was there for, like, literally a week straight, like, 8 hours a day, not even working.
That's you, I think. That's your personality.
I understand that. I'm saying like the game is for a lot of people.
You're right though too. It's hard to actually make a real dent, a noticeable dent in anything.
You have to put so many hours in. And there's a lot of games like where you're putting 100 hours in, and and I haven't played other MMOs, right? So it's hard for me to compare to another MMO, but like just other games, in general where
you can finish in 100 hours.
You can finish them, and MMO, whatever, you can't finish, you can't win, which is fair. I mean, you can't finish runes, like you can't finish the game. You get all collection logs, or it's never gonna happen. 200 mil all, most people, it's never gonna happen. And it's just like, I've never really played any other games because of the addiction. Really, like it's an addiction for sure. Like you don't play it, whatever. Right? Like, what am I gonna play again?
But at the same time, it's like this is what your mechanical skill is in too. So when you go to a different game, it's not gonna be nearly as enjoyable because you're not satisfied with your mechanical capabilities. Like you feel like a noob. You know what I mean?
For sure. But I think part of what makes RuneScape a lot more fun is I'm not gonna say more fun, but like I feel like you get the dopamine hits way harder because of how rare some things are. The time you put them in, like I know for I don't know, like I feel like Austin's talked about WoW, where it's like they'll do raids and stuff, and like it's not that fucking hard to get drops.
Right.
Like like you tell someone, oh, I have a 1 in for a Dragon Warhammer. I have a 1 in 5,000 chance every time I kill this. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It kills me, and it takes me 45 seconds to kill a single one. By the way.
Yeah. And I've killed 30,000 of them. Like, so one time I killed 16,000 of them for one. 16,000. You're like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And then like when you're talking about, I'm trying to explain Brittany the rate of getting a twisted bow. I'm like, all right, so if I get this many points a raid, takes about 25 minutes. It's 1,000 raids or whatever. And you're like, so how much time is that? And you're like, huh?
That's 20 my 60.
Like you have a 1 in 500 chance of hitting, whatever this table, and then it's a 1 in 3, and you're like, and you just want that one thing. You're like, yeah, it's the only reason I'm here is for this one item. You're like people think you're on fucking crack, man. Like grinding for a one item is fucking insane. Like statistically.
I mean, most people are doing cocks for all the items, though.
For sure, but
Well, once you get to that
just
point,
the twisted bow left, right?
when you
Yeah.
get to
like,
that
oh,
point,
like,
That's
oh,
a
you're
different
closer to
story.
getting it now, right? No, I'm not.
No.
it's definitely
Like-
justifiable at first, but once you're 1,000 dry of the one item that you need, and you're just like, you've just been getting arcanes and Bexes and the one ancestral pants in the last 1K KC.
It's just an unbeatable game, which is
Yeah.
why I think it's so addicting, right? It's like you can't beat it.
Yeah.
You can always keep going, which makes it a good game from like a developer standpoint, I think.
Yeah.
Example.
But as for players, like you see people on Reddit, like this game fucking like ruins people, man.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, 3,500 CGs dry. You're like, can I fucking leave the prison? You're like, no, you can't, dude. Like, you're gonna be there, and by the way, you're no closer to getting it than when you started. And then they hang themselves the next day. It's like, what else are you supposed to do? Like, what are you supposed to do, man?
He's so fucking dramatic.
But he's not wrong at the same
Oh
time.
my
He's still
God.
not
You
wrong.
see, go to the Ironscape Reddit specifically because it's mostly CG posts, right?
Yeah, I don't
And
want
these
to go
people are
there. That sounds like a
thousands-
depressing place.
Mostly CG. Last time I saw it, these people are thousands dry, and it's like just to get the one item, man, just so you can do the next thing that's probably more rare.
Yeah.
Now I have the Bofa. Now I'm gonna go get. Now I can go do Cox to get whatever. It's like it's just depressing, man. You just can't win, and I think a lot of people like that aspect. The challenge of
Yeah.
it. It's like.
'Cause
And obviously,
there's-
like the whole mechanical aspect, right? Like you can be very mechanically, like at Inferno. There's for the speed running. It's like
yeah, and there's always something that's harder. There's always something that you've not done that's gonna be challenging. There's always something.
the thing is that compared to other games, right? Like compared to like a console game or something, it's when you're playing like Halo, Call of Duty. It's like you're not getting dopamine hits. It's just like.
Yeah, you
And-
are when you're killing people.
I wouldn't. It's not the same feeling though. When you get a
It is to
kill,
some people, probably. To us, no.
I think
Other people, maybe.
I think it's a different feeling entirely though. Like going right. Say you went 20,000 kills dry for the Dragon Warhammer, you get a drop. It's like I don't know how you could feel that same experience.
That's a good
that
point.
same
No,
feeling
that's a good
in a
point.
different game.
The level.
I was about to say, you've obviously never smoked crack, but
For sure, but like you're not gonna get that excitement, and I think the buildup of that excitement for a lot of people is like the reason they like to play.
yeah.
Because we played Call of Duty, like we played. You're like it's cool when you get a kill, but you're just like sit retard, and then you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
I get it.
It's like a totally different feeling when you're playing. And sure, if some people get that excited when they get a kill, as if like they get a Tito drop or something, then fair enough. But I think that's definitely like the minority, and it's what makes it interesting. Like how much dopamine I've gotten from the game in my life is fuck. I don't know, like apart from like the Tebow I got, like there's been very few things where I'm like, this is fucking insane. Like where I don't know if I could get that feeling not in the game.
I honestly like can't recall that type of feeling.
Like not in the game, you mean?
Yeah, like
It's
don't know.
it's tough because there's
I feel like, I guess because you have so many hours in it that it kind of is just a part of it, right?
I don't know if it's even the hours. Like, can you think of something in like winning the lottery would be an example? But like, what
I don't know,
else?
dude. Getting all A's my first semester back at school after I failed out like multiple times is pretty fucking awesome.
For sure.
That was good.
But it's like you almost have to have like, I'm not gonna say like a low, but like kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like someone just getting all A's in general, they're not gonna be fucking freaking out.
Yeah, exactly.
So obviously it's gonna be different for everybody, but in
turned it
RuneScape,
on.
there's very. What are you even doing right now?
I literally no. Listen,
I noticed
don't-
that too. And I didn't say anything.
I
That's
turned
why.
it on, dude. It doesn't make any sense. I turned it off by accident. I noticed I turned it off, and then I turned it back on. I don't know when I turned it off, but again, I mean, like the second time.
Yeah.
It-
I think like I just thought of something. It's like like grinding the Inferno, like your first Infernal cape. is a pretty fucking like surreal feeling when you finally get it. Hold on. Like the equivalence I think you could that I'm trying to make is like I think a lot of people don't I think it has a lot to do with the time, like the time you're putting in, because I'm thinking like if you're in school and you're studying really hard for an exam and you find out you ace it, like that's a really good, like that's like a dopamine hit, right? And it's like a lot of people aren't doing other shit. Like there's not a lot of people that are like doing other stuff when they're playing RuneScape.
Yeah.
You just play RuneScape all day. So like, the thing you're putting the most time in is RuneScape. So you're not gonna. Even when I was like doing school, I got a good grade. I didn't give a fuck, dude. I wanted to get home and play RuneScape.
Jesus.
Like I would study still. Like it's not like when I was in college, right?
Yeah.
It's like I would do well in a class, but like, all right, that's cool. Like, but I get
I
home
don't know,
and
dude.
get
That's
it done
you.
before
You
I
have a
drop.
very different personality, in my opinion. I've noticed that, like, because I've definitely felt like stoked about classes when, like, I definitely feel like I don't feel like fully engaged, fully attached to just RuneScape. Like, that's not my only source of.
I'm not. Well,
You know,
not
it sounds like that's what you're saying.
It's not, and it's because it's not the same feeling. Like you're telling me, what else do you get crazy? I've seen I've been in you when you're getting reactions. What other thing in your life currently, like, are you having those kind of reactions for? It's like, and you're having the reaction because you're getting like a dopamine hit.
I don't know. I got
a
stoked.
Kill or whatever.
I don't know. I got stoked making the video, or like even like. What I like Valorant does, like shooters do fine for me. I feel stoked when I get like a good kill line, you know, like multiple kills, like whatnot.
It's hard for Ohm because he was never really a PVMer, so it's like that grind of weeks and months for a drop is like you don't necessarily have that.
Oh, I know. His omelet.
It's I have the memories like when we were all in Discord and I got my cake and like the first when I got my omelet after finally, but it's still like you're right. It's like all this pent up like holy shit, but like
I think for me, I think a little more I don't know. I've had a lot of accounts, right? And I've killed a lot of bosses and I had a lot of drops. Like all of that pent up, like every time I get a drop, Bando's arm, like I've done all the Valorant bosses, fucking everything. It's like they add up in the dopamine.
Foggy there.
what am I doing, dog? Be like that sometimes.
When was Ernie in here?
Sometimes you get the Inferno, sometimes the Inferno gets you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The game's dog shit.
It's not a good game, dude. It's been a minute since I've done this shit, you know. Yeah, man. I don't know, dude. I feel like the game, it definitely has that, like, it's tough, you know, because you do have to earn your dopamine hits. I feel like that's what it comes down to, right? Is like you have to like work for actually getting, you know, your satisfaction.
For sure, you can't. That's why I think people who, you know, buy GP whatever, it's like you get those items, like, they don't fuck it, like.
Yeah.
It's not there, you know.
I don't buy GP, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Which is why I think the Iron Man is so appealing to people.
Yeah, I think Iron Man is really really beneficial to like the mindset of the community. Do you know what I mean?
It just makes a lot of sense as a game mode. Like it makes a lot of sense.
Right.
Because every time I play a main, and again, that's obviously my perspective, and I'm sure a lot of other people who played Iron for years feel the same. It's like once you have that GP and you can just like go and buy shit, you're like, it's just fucking not the same. Don't just buy an AGS. It's like, yeah, you can buy an AGS, you can go to Armadale and get all the fucking shards, and then you get that dopamine hit when you finally have the AGS inventory.
That's why I'm
fuck
to do Dead Man. buy everything.
Yeah, I mean, those are my thoughts as a heavy addict of the game.
So you're telling me you wouldn't come back for a little bit of fucking sailing,
I'd
dog?
probably play leagues if I would not come back to train a skill though.
Really? One that makes you explore the Gielinor lands of Gielinor?
It just doesn't sound exciting.
Dude.
It's not even like the selling part. Like to come back and like grind. Like again, I wasn't even grinding. I was like just playing.
Just think of the potential of how many years. Like obviously, yeah. I guess it's just grinding. I don't grind. Do you look at me? I don't grind. Do you know how much fun I have playing video games in general?
You make videos now. I think it's a lot different.
But like, I still play Valorant. I still play CS:GO, and I still enjoy RuneScape.
You're good. You're good at those games though.
No, I wasn't always.
For
and
sure.
I'm still
But
compared to like actual good players. I'm
time in though.
Only a couple 100 hours.
Yeah, I know. It's nothing at the end of the day, but it's
Like, I don't know, man. You'll be back. Say you won't be back. You'll be back, right?
I told you I'll play leagues.
You'll be back. You got a main.
Yeah,
you got gear. You have gear?
It's just I can buy gear.
Like,
I mean, I still the fucking iron dog. It has all the gear.
I know. But I mean, like, if you feel like ironing or not, because that's a grind. That's the grind part.
Well,
am I wrong? Like, there's no grind in being a main. What grind is there? In
if I got back on, I'd come and play with you guys. But like, I'm not gonna get on the iron and do fucking raids. I'm not gonna get on the main and come do fucking raids because I don't want to do raids.
Like, what if there's new raids out at the time? What if sailing has like ocean raids and island raids?
No,
and, like,
it's not even there. It's the grind. It has nothing to do with the type of raid. Toa's fun, dude. Like I like doing Toa, but
you're saying you wouldn't do it.
I don't want to sit there and fucking do 300 raids. And
no one's doing 300. When have we done 300? You can't sit there for a day and do 4 with your boys.
No, I can't.
Like, you see what I'm getting at? Like, you're just pushing it to the ultimate extreme.
It's not the extreme. 4 raids is what, about 2 hours?
Yeah. We're not doing that for every single day for the next 3 months.
I know, but like I'm saying, I haven't been on in, I don't know, it's been a week, maybe ish.
Right.
I get home and I'm just hanging out with my kids till I go to bed. It's
okay. That's cool. That's awesome.
No. I'm not saying that as like I'm not saying it like that, but it's like I can't. It's hard. It's when I do that, it's like no, I don't want to. I can't hang out with you guys. I want to go get on my computer and fucking like it's hard for me to say that, especially even to Brittany, Or like I've done it for so long where. And the kids are old enough, especially Eli too, where it's like he's talking. Okay, so is that what you're trying to change? Is what you're saying? Like you want it to be a little bit different because the kids are getting older. You want to show more time and whatnot. For sure, yeah. It's time to let it go, is what you're saying. Yeah, and I have to have a different mindset about it, right? Right. It's like that's why you're saying whatever. I have a different mindset it's because it's like I'm thinking about how much time I'm spending. Right. And it's like, my kids are. Young, and they shouldn't see their fucking dad on their computer. I'm already on my computer for work, right? Whatever. Yeah. Like I'm already on my computer all day for work. Yeah. I get off work, and then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be on my computer again till. I mean, I've done that forever. It's like, I can't change that. But it's tough. If I was single and didn't have kids, I'd be playing RuneScape every fucking day, dog. Yeah. I just feel like even the occasional Schwarble Borble, you know what I'm saying? I'll get on and play spades with you guys anytime. Yeah. It's just Scape's done, huh? I told you I'll play a league. Like I think I would enjoy doing a league, but that's because there's an end to it. Yeah. It makes it feel like it's concluded. It just makes it feel like a real game where it's like, all right, you're going to play it, you're going to have fun doing it, and then it's just going to be over. Right. And RuneScape is just like
It never ends. You're right.
It just makes you kind of sad. I don't know. It's like,
no, you're right. You're right. It does.
You can put unlimited hours into it, and are you getting anything out of it? I mean, no, you're not. The occasional dopamine, I guess. I don't know. Just looking at the hours makes me sad. That's all.
Of course.
Good game.
It's done and dusted. Like, why worry about hours now? You know, like just do what makes you happy.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. That's life.
What else you got?
Well, I was about to call in and play some Val. Honestly, that was good for today. Honestly, I kind of wanted to go do this again tomorrow. If you guys are down.
Play some Val. Want to play Val?
You want to play Val?
Yeah.
I'll play Val.
What? Hold on. Hold on.
What?
I do want to play Val. I just don't know
if you can.
Don't know if I can.
Naturally.
I fucking moved it to the wrong.
Naturally.
No, hold on. I'm gonna find it. Hold on. Pause. Dude, we could rip some Apex.
Apex? Us two foreheads just gonna walk around. We're gonna literally get bumped on by bots.
Pretty sure the last 2 games we won, but
yeah, that is actually a really good picture. Me with all those pretzels in my mouth.
Where do you see a picture with him on pretzels?
You posted it in the snap. Look at Brittany laughing her ass off with the towel on her head.
It's a good picture, dude. It's a good picture.
It's a very good picture.
Bro, did you guys see my chicken and waffles or chicken and French toast from this morning?
What? Yes, no? I did.
Wait.
Actually, yeah.
On my story, dude.
Oh,
the best chicken I've had in my fucking life. Best fried chicken. It was so good. This fucking hood place in Houston, like literally the center of Houston, called Breakfast Club. Not a lot of white people. That was maybe the only white guy.
Still live on YouTube, by the way.
That's fine. It's the middle of Houston. I mean, it's a given. It's going to be mostly black people, to be fair.
Naturally.
Not a white city. Yeah, it was the best chicken I've had in my life. It was so fucking good. So good.